I think it's honestly important in life to just not take shit so seriously. Hell, don't take life that seriously, like in general. I feel like if you don't take life seriously, then you will unironically have a better life type shit. Like, of course, like have stuff that you care about and like you're passionate about and like be passionate about that stuff and like care about that stuff. What I mean is like don't think of it like, oh, if I feel like this, my life is over. Oh, if this happens, then my life is over. And I think of it like, if this happens, then it's like, oh, that's funny, whatever. Like you could do without it. You know what I mean? This really goes for everyone, but really mostly like for like people who are like overthinkers, you know, anxious, you know what I'm saying? Constantly have something going through their brain. What I'm doing, like what I tried doing today already, and it's low-key kind of working. I decided like not take shit that seriously, you know? Like understand that like, bro, whether something happens or not, whether this happens or that happens, at the end of the day, shit moves on. So it's like, why do you even like, why are you even caring that much about it, you know? Random example, like let's say like just people, right? Like you might have some people maybe like, y'all aren't really cool, y'all aren't really on the same page. Instead of looking at it as like, when I see this person, I'm like, oh no, like y'all know you start like getting anxious or whatever. Just think of it as like, oh, well, there they go. Okay. Like literally, or like my dudes, all my guys type shit. Like that girl you want to talk to, whatever. You over here nervous to talk and shit like that. Like, you're like, oh my god, what she says this, what she says that. Oh, well, this happens. Most of the time, that's just fucking bullshit stuff that's in your head, really. And then it's just so what you gotta do is just say like this, like you're thinking about it, but you're also just like, she does, so what? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, so what? Like, don't take it that seriously. Like, don't, like, respectfully, go up to her and just talk to her and don't even really take it that seriously, bro. Like, just be like, just say it, yeah. And then, honestly, you're probably gonna succeed, you know? I ain't trying to say like, oh, girls like when you don't care. I ain't saying none of that. What I am saying is just like, don't fucking get yourself all worked up about it. You know what I mean? For example, like me, you know, I want to just be outright. Like sometimes, like whenever I'm on like the camera and shit like that, I kind of be overthinking, but oh, what to say, But right now, I just had to like say, yo, fuck it, just say shit. Like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? You know what I mean? Like, just be like, you know. So sometimes you just gotta say fuck it and just do it. If you fail, oh well, at least it's done. You know what I mean? But literally, like, how am I gonna fail at this? You know, like, oh, I can just redo it anytime I want. I've already had to redo it. Yeah. But yeah, like just anything, like in life's responsibilities, all that shit. I just feel like if you don't take it seriously, if you don't like care about it so much, you know what I mean? Like, oh, my rent is due. That's a big thing, right? That's a big thing. But at the same time, it's like, if you stress yourself out about it, it's just, that's what makes it bad. Like you're like, oh my god, this is gonna happen. It's just like, I mean, worst case scenario, you can't pay the rent. You can just like go crash with like your mom or your dad. Ideally, yeah, that's not an ideal situation. You know what I mean? I'm not saying, oh, strive for that. Oh, I'll just way back with my mom and dad. I'm not saying that, but it's also just like, yo, worst comes to worst. It's not like you're gonna, if you still have people around you that care about you and shit like that, you're not gonna like be out on the street, hopefully, you know? But like, even if you are out on the street, hey, I still recommend not taking that seriously either. Be like, well, I'm gonna get through it somehow, bro, whatever. But like, I'm also not trying to say like, oh, just like be emotionally absent, you know? Like, don't just be like bad stuff is happening to you and like you're just brushing it off like, oh, it is what it is. Like, nah, like, I mean, if something's really bothering you, like, you know, express how it's bothering you. But like, what I want to say is like, just know like you're gonna get through it or whatever. Don't think that like, oh, this is the enemy. It's just more like, oh, this happened. Well, I'm gonna be down and then I'm gonna get back up. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. Try not to take stuff too seriously, you know? Like, if you're like I said, if you're like an overthinker, you're anxious about shit, like, bro, you already got enough shit on your mind. You already got enough shit to worry about. Like, all that other stuff, you know, social, anything like that, like, don't take it too seriously. Just be like, yeah, okay. You know, hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that helps you out. This video is nothing crazy, you know? But yeah, I hope, you know, I hope you understand what I'm saying. I hope you know you liked it. If you did, sub if you're new, or watch the videos, see if that's what you want to do. Peace out, love y'all. Later.